How changing your eating routine could be the method for taking care of wretchedness. Topic: specialists concur that a Mediterranean supper plan of new natural items, vegetables, fish, and grains further creates mental health more than treatment. Eating a Mediterranean eating routine could be more impressive in taking care of demoralization than treatment among youthful colleagues, a survey suggests. A clinical starter, driven by the University of Technology Sydney, rushes to review the impact of a Mediterranean eating routine which includes new results of the dirt, fish, and grains on youthful colleagues' personal health. The disclosures recommended that experts should endorse patients to a nutritionist or dietitian as a part of their treatment plan, the researchers said. Past assessment has suggested that following an eating routine can cut the bed of agony by reducing bothering in the body. One survey, by scientists at University College London, found that people who ate a ton of regular items, vegetables, fish, and nuts had a 33% lower chance of encountering distress. This latest assessment, dispersed in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, involved 72 men developed 18 to 25. One social event was given out a Mediterranean eating routine for a long while one more assembling partook in seek to know the treatment. They were studied around the beginning of the primer and a while later again following 6 and 12 weeks. The patients in the Mediterranean social occasion were found to have on a very basic level preferable of life score over the social event who embraced to get to know gatherings. Their BDI-2 score, which is a by and large used extent of difficult secondary effects, similarly further fostered even more quickly. The experts said that the eating routine could help with people encountering poor profound well-being by helping their stomachs with conveying serotonin. The engineer is made by stomach microorganisms, yet they ought to be dealt with fiber, and found in results of the dirt, to work, as a matter of fact. The new revelations came after evident figures say that the bet of implosion for first-year male understudies is higher than for their female accomplices. The Office for National Statistics, ONS, dispersed evaluations of suicides among high-level training students between the academic years completing 2017 and 2020. Among male students high levels, the implosion rate was 5.6 passing per 100,000 students, which stood out from 2.5 per 100,000 for female students. Jessica Bays, from the University of Technology Sydney and lead examiner of this latest audit, said, "These results include the critical occupation of sustenance for the treatment of unhappiness and should enlighten counsel given by clinicians to this specific portion of people." The fundamental spotlight was on extending diet quality with new whole food assortments, while decreasing the conformation of fast food assortments, sugar, and taking care of red meat. There are heaps of inspirations driving why insightfully we think food impacts demeanor. For example, around 90% of serotonin, an engineer that helps us with feeling delighted, is made in our stomach by our stomach living beings. She added, there is emerging proof that these microorganisms can pass on to the frontal cortex through the dark nerve, in what is known as the stomach-mind center point. To have beneficial life forms, we truly need to deal with the fiber, which is found in vegetables, normal items, and vegetables. Men ready to take on another eating routine. The men in the Mediterranean eating routine social occasions expected to go on with it once the program had gotten done, the experts said. Ms. Bays added, "We were stunned by how willing the youthful colleagues were to take on another eating schedule. Those given out to the Mediterranean eating routine had the choice to on a very basic level change their interesting weight control plans, under the heading of a nutritionist, all through a short time frame." It suggests that clinical subject matter experts and clinicians should consider implying deterred youthful colleagues to a nutritionist or dietitian as a huge piece of treating clinical wretchedness. For all intents and purposes, the aggregate of our individuals stayed with the program, and many rushed to continue with the eating routine once the audit got done, which shows how effective, and advantageous they found the intercession.